Hey guys, Jay here. Early video today. Got up early, did that flight. Got up to North Carolina and it said, hey, just let it turn and I'll get out and you can go ahead and go back. I said, well, I'd like to see the new helicopter, if you don't mind. I said, I'll just let it turn and get out with you. And I said, I'll look at it real quick. Man, you open the door up on that thing, it smells like a brand new car. Everything, the panel in it is all flat screen computers, which I don't like. I like the old pitot tube suction instruments. They're more reliable than computers. To me, they are. But I got to see that. Jumped back in the helicopter. Now he come up and knocked on the door, and he said, hey, and I said, what? And he said, before you go, he said, I gotta give you a check. So he asked me what I wanted made out to. I said, the church. So he gave me $2 grand. 1,000 up, 1,000 back. So got back to the airport, I landed, hot refueled, picked up, went up in front of the hangar, spun it around, put it back in the hangar. Went to the church. Give the money to pastor. The pastor didn't even know I was going today, but he was all happy about it. Because the money don't go to them. It goes into an account. Like I said, it'll go in to like our Christmas, Thanksgiving account. And that saves a lot of time for people because people, you know, instead of having fundraisers all the time, if I can do that and make a couple grand in a couple hours, that's great. But, you know, a lot of people, they only get Sunday off. Not saying they wouldn't do it for the church if we had to. But a lot of people like going home and spending time with their families and eating dinner and stuff. So if I can do enough to help more, then I do it. That and I love flying, so it really don't matter to me. But, yeah, I got home in time. I gave my mom lunch, but she was already up. And, sitting in her chair. And she said, where you been? I said, I flew a helicopter back from North Carolina. And she said, you better stop that. You're going to end up getting killed. So be it. You get killed doing anything today. I go out in the front yard and get stung by a wasp. A whole nest of wasps and die. Have a heart attack walking to the mailbox. You just never know anymore. But anyway, she said, you need to do something about that internet. And I said, what about it? She said, my shows keep going out. I said, what do you mean they keep going out? And her showed it to me, what it was doing was buffering. I would get that white circle on it and stop. So I checked my TV and it was doing the same thing. Well, I don't know. I told her, I said, why didn't you call them? She said, I can't call them. The bill is in your name. That doesn't mean you can't call them. All you gotta do is call them. Which I did put it in my name because I upgraded it for her. But anyway, I called them. Told the guy what was going on. And he said, well, I appreciate you not yelling at me. I said, why the hell would I yell at you? I said, not your fault. He's from upstate New York. I feel bad enough for him. That whole phone call he talked to me on probably went to taxes. He told me, he sees what the problem is. He says, it's not your equipment, it's a line outside. And I said, well, can you please have somebody fix it? I said, my mom's in there with a big iron skillet I said, every time it goes out, I said, she makes me know over and she hits me in the back of the head. He busted out laughing. He said, you know what? I wouldn't doubt it. I got a mother too. But he said, I'll tell you what, buddy. He said, I got a guy beside you. He said, about 20 minutes I'll have somebody there to take care of it. So here the guy showed up. And I was talking to him. He said, well, tell your mom to put the skillet down. I said, what? He said, dispatcher said your mom beat you with a skillet. I said, that was a joke. He said, I know. He said, it's just funny, though. He got it fixed, went on his merry way. So, I don't know. Like I said, that live I did last night, Melody, I don't know how to get them stupid things back up. Those comments or whatever they are. But, yeah, I like just doing a video and getting it over with and being done with it. But, I come back and I turn on the news, I seen conservative, or not conservative, but the left, the liberals, are calling for people to attack conservatives. I'm thinking, here we go. Yeah, you got Chuck Schumer on there about Jimmy Kimmel getting canceled. Jimmy Kimmel was an asshole. Him and Stephen Colbert both, like I said, you turn on their programs at night, it was always them going after people on the right. MAGA this, MAGA that, MAGA this, MAGA that. I'm not in MAGA, you dumb motherfuckers. I vote to where prices are going to be cheaper. Like I said, I didn't like paying $5-something a gallon for gas when Joe Biden was fucking president. Because Mr. Mashed Potato Brains wasn't running the country. Stop the drilling, stop this, stop that, blah, 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 blah. It's just been going on for thousands and thousands of years. And now all of a sudden you got these green weenies out here, tree-hugging, granola-eating fucking dickheads, crying about everything. Do they realize they gotta use fossil fuels to make the clothing that these idiots wear? Their little black clothes, their little black vest, their little black gas mask. No, because they don't know anything. Bunch of fucking dimwits. But King J will take care of all that. Because I just seen Trump named Antifa a terrorist group. Good luck, you little purple-haired, green-haired fucking freaks. And that's the best thing, I think one of the best things he ever did. Jerry Nadler called him a myth. Not a myth, they're out there beating people. I don't know if you guys seen the video of Brandon Tatum. That two attacked him when he was at a campus. And a kid on a bike, I mean, he actually just pushed that kid, threw him over. But that's he was on there. I think yesterday or today said he needs to watch his temper for the Lord. He said, I'm a little bit different than Charlie Kirk. I get physical. So, and he did. But, I don't know. It's just a goddamn shame. Yeah, Charlie Kirk gets killed and these people on there celebrating somebody's death. And to me, that's just demonic. I don't care who you are. If you die, you die. You don't celebrate somebody dying, whether you dislike them or not. Like I said, Charlie Kirk had a wife and 2 little kids. But, you know, it's just, I don't know. People are sickening anymore. But to the little fucking left-leaning weenies out there, you forget the right still has a Second Amendment right. So if you're going to come plowing at us with your little fucking gay pride flags and your little signs, maybe a pallet of bricks that George Soros supplies you, you got another thing coming. Bring it on, you fucking twits. You gonna get hit so hard, well, I'll have a collection of fucking nose rings. I'll start a fucking jewelry shop by the time we're done with you fucking little fucking twits. And it just amazes me how people talk. I don't know. I don't care anymore, but like I said, I do what I gotta do. Get through the day and take care of my mom and everything. And take care of other things. But, yeah, but as far as the live went last night, like I said, I don't know who all was on there. I couldn't see anything. So I just let it go. But, like I said, I just like making a video and posting it, and that'd be it. You know, I don't like making them too long because I don't want to interfere with Twig Beater's time. Old Chrissy. Making fucking cat caskets. Then fucking multiple personality fucking ditch witch bitch Holly Ho. She actually says she has voices in her head. So she made all these different fucking characters with her face, which made her look better. She could have put a shit emoji on top of her shoulders, and she'd have looked better. She's fucking done lost her brain. Because she said people were coming after her, telling her how bad the videos were. No shit. Alright guys, well I'm going to get going. I still got to run the store for Mom. She ran out of ice cream yesterday, so get out there and get that done. I do have to stop at Lowe's. I got to pick up a new electrical wrench set. And what else do I need? I'm going to get a new set of screwdrivers. And I don't know. When I get down there, I'm like a kid in a candy store. So who the hell knows what I'll come home with. But, alright guys, well I'm going to get going. Love you all. God bless. Please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to damn like your button, Betty. I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye-bye.